welcome to Suhi's Gardening. So I'm just sitting near two big stems of moringa tree, and moringa tree is nothing but a drumstick tree. So I'm just going to show you how to plant these two stems in order to propagate a new moringa tree. And these two stems, my neighbor have cut down these stems because of a big moringa tree in their house. So I have just taken these stems in order to propagate a new moringa tree. So I'm just going to show you how to plant these two stems in order to propagate a new moringa tree. Come, let us watch planting these two big stems. So see how big these two stems are. So now let us plant these two big stems. So if you plant these two big stems, the propagation of the moringa tree will be quick, and also the growth of the moringa tree or the drumstick tree will be quick if you plant a big stem like this. Even you can plant a small stem, but I'm just going to plant these two big stems at two different places. So we are just selecting the place for planting our moringa stem, and so we are just cleaning the area and digging a hole in order to keep that big stem. The stem has been cut 2 days before, and we have dried the stem for about 2 days. So our hole for planting the moringa stem is in halfway. Still we have to dig little more deep because it is a very tall stem, so we have to dig little more deep hole in order to stabilize the stem inside the ground. Dig our hole for about 1 feet deep, so just trying to see whether it is enough or not. So it is really a big task. So yeah, my mother says it's enough. So let us plant it now. Let us stabilize the stem by keeping some rocks and soil. So my son and his friends are helping me with the task, and we are just adding some stones in order to stabilize the tree. And my mother is guiding us. Plus the big stem is stabilized with the bricks and rocks. So now we are closing the hole with the soil. Still it is really difficult. So still it is not straight. We have to stabilize the stem yet. So all the three are helping me and closing the hole. So my son wants to say a hi to you. Varun, come on. So he's a little bit shy. So we have stabilized it, but still we have to stabilize it more with the soil. So let me see.
Yeah, we will do it.
It's really a difficult task of digging a hole such a deep.
But everyone can do it. Everyone never give up.
Yeah, my son is saying you should not give up, even though it's a hard task. So our moringa tree planting is almost done. So we are in the final stage of cleaning the area around it. So see how big our moringa tree stem is. So we have planted this big stem so that it will grow faster. So the final stage of cleaning our moringa stem is going on, and so we have almost finished our planting. So the next step is watering, and don't forget to water the stem. Water the plants, and they are watering the plant. They are watering the stem. So let us have a broader look of the stems. See how big is stem. So let us see after 1 or 2 weeks whether new shoots are coming from our planted moringa stem. Now we are going to plant our second stem, and I'm going to dig a hole. Let me dig the hole and show you. So while digging the hole, it should be a little bit deeper so that our big stem fits into it and it will not fall off by wind or by any cattle. So I'm just going to dig a deep hole now. So our hole is in halfway. So let us dig still more deeper. So a hole is almost ready. I am just going to take our moringa stem and let us plant now. So now we are going to keep our big moringa stem inside the hole what we have digged. Before planting we are going to cut. We are going to cut it because if the tip is broken like this, our plant will not grow. So we are just going to cut the tip of our moringa stem. So if you see, these are the traditional instruments we use for farming. So it is a hook knife. We call it as arival. So now we are going to plant it. Now we are going to plant our stem. So this stem is not heavy as that of the other one. So I'm just going to add some cow's manure. So this is the cow's manure. So after keeping our stem in the hole, I'm just going to add the cow's manure. It is cow dung manure or cow's compost. So this will aid our moringa plant to grow well. So I'm just adding some half bag of cow's manure. So now let us put some rocks and bricks in order to stabilize it. So we are just adding some rocks and bricks in order to stabilize. Now we can close our hole with the soil. So I'm just closing the hole with the soil. So I have already added some rocks in order to stabilize our stem. Of moringa stems is ready. Now let us make a hole around the stem in order to water it. So our moringa planting is ready. Now I'm just going to add some water. Don't forget to add some water. So till it grows or sprouts new leaves, water it daily. So in tropical climate like India, so watering daily is very important. So don't forget to water daily. Now let us have a look of our big moringa plant. So let us have an update once new leaves shoots up from our moringa plant. So come, let us see how our moringa plant have grown. So this is the first time which we have tried planting this much big stem, and it has worked out very well. So nice, and within 15 days new leaves or shoots have come out of this stem. Come, let us go and see our second stem. Wow! So new leaves have come from this stem too, and see the new shoots. Oh, each node has some new shoots. Okay, let us wait and watch after a week before I posted this video in YouTube. This is the third week for moringa stem planting, and we could see some of the leaves. And the main idea why we have planted such a big stem is one thing is here there are many cattle will be grazing, and it will damage our plants. So if you plant such a big stem like that, the cattle cannot damage our stem easily, and also thing is it will grow very fast than we are keeping a small stem, or than we are propagating moringa plants through seeds. So it is a faster method of growing a moringa stem when compared to seeds or when compared to a small stem.